Emphasize the punch element, the Superman aspect of it. Why? Great question, Lester. So if I punch forwards, he's going to make him go forwards. Let me get on the hips and then get control, okay? So if he's really holding on to it, squeeze, yeah, punch, and then you get back, and you get control, okay? Right, third option, he does a whizzer again. However, he is driving my shoulder to the floor. Yeah, that's horrible. A lot of time I'll push back quite a bit to make sure he's really pushing in, because it's going to be in my favour. Alright, you ready? Ready. So I'm going to drive my left shoulder to the mat. At the same time, I'm going to go flaccid. That's right, Matt, flaccid. Alright, so I'm just going to let all the muscles in my arm just go flaccid, alright? So look, he's really pushing, driving, boom. He face plants, I'm happy, he's done. Alright? So, let's do that all from the view. Push up, through, into belly, feet in the middle, drag that leg back, base, pull the leg out. So he's kept his arm just over me, hugging me, it's really nice, but I don't want him here right now. This is my time, Ben. Shrug, hold the hips. Alternatively, whizzes, holds on tight, bring my arm through, punch, hold on to the hips. He whizzes, drives his shoulder to the mat really hard. I drive my left shoulder and go flaccid in the arm. He face plants, I get his hips. Oh, I love that last one. So if I can bait them to start driving weight into my shoulder, I'll do it.
Would you do that standing as well?
You can do. I'm a bit too clumsy for that, if I'm honest. Because there's a lot more, like the variables of standing. My life very easy. I'm literally going to reach, and look, if I can't even reach that leg, I can turn my knees to block his leg. Reach for the knee, reach for the ankle. I'm going to lift slightly. I'm not trying to pick him off the mat. That's a waste of energy. I'm just making him light on this leg, so then I can collapse it. So I go to here, lift, pull, drive my shoulder in. From here, there's multiple things that can happen. I keep holding this leg, I can either skip past, or a lot of the times I can skip over, and then work my way up to mount, potentially. Alright? So let's go. So here, I'm on the side. I look to get his knee first. Boom. If I get it high, that's alright. I can then reset and go lower. You have the ankle, shin. Go lift, collapse. Boom. Shoulder in the hip. Exactly the same, like that goal pass. You can then look to pass however which way you want to. Yeah? You see that one? Yeah, Matt, go on. See what I did there straight away? Anyone see that? Huh? He automatically steps in here. So I have to adjust straight away to get to this position. Alright, it's your priority. You need to make sure that this hook on the bottom is solid. Okay? So you need to be constantly aware where his leg is. Boom. Reach. Change the angle. Really get to the leg. Here. Lift. Drive. There's loads of variations of passing. Depends how they react a lot of the time. Okay, one more time. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Do it!
Do it good. Do it better.
Yes, around there.
magnetically moves. Yeah.
Nice. That was good. That was good. It was a good surprise.
Yeah.
Onto the shoulder.
Oh,
As
yes.
you collapse and then look.
It's not sure. You sure?
So head up. Still with feet. So head. So shrugging forward. Guys, remember we're doing this after we've got rid of their arm, trying to defend.
Oh yeah.
So shrugging forward. Yes, sir.
I'm fine.
And then your head's on the side of the Yeah. So knee, that's it. Now and lift, drive towards his bum. There we go. Walk past the
Yeah,
this week.
if I got it, it's going forward.
Yeah. So basically, you're just focusing on collapsing.
Sometimes you can't reach.
Yeah. Well, this is when I've been adapting by bringing this knee. So this is different to the usual. Usually we're underneath.
Nice.
This is a bit more wrestling.
When you got hold of that way, we're trying to get stuck. I'm not around like that either.
Yeah.
I'll grab you.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to Liam. So I was like, nice, looking at you.
That's fine, good.
Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. So just, there we go, beautiful. Right.
Yeah. From here. You can't feel that. I can't feel that.
So your head's above. So go back on your knees back.
And then what?
Makes sense?
It's different.
Oh, you lost it, yeah.
If you need to, bring that knee up into the middle.
Yeah, that's it.
Now you can go this way. So there you go. So roll over the head. So
No, I'm just trying to get
now you've got This is why I love the shop. I do a lot of it actually has pressure and build. So I do Yes, for this one. It's exactly the same. Like, do you know during the past when we did it here, it's the same principle as this. Yeah. You use that shoulder to roll.
And you can step backwards here.
Yes.
Again?
That's it. Pressure. Yeah. That arm prioritize that bit.
Actually, if I push off you like that, it works against me as well. Yeah.
I end up doing really wonderful loads of casting. Just
I automatically every time. But it actually works against me.
That's what I'm like. Oh yeah. So when I first taught you I was just grabbing the foot first. But that's some of what Lee was saying there. is that sometimes you can come around behind the bar. So you prioritise the air.
Sorry?
Same if they base out. So even if it's a smaller person, but they base out and they bullfrog, all of a sudden it's a big white bullfrog. It's the same problem. But if you go down the back,
You're pyrotic, you like.
someone like that's
Because then you'll stay on your back. Because you did that on me and I couldn't get up.
I just go back like that.
I mean, that works.
Yeah, my love.
That's less tension.
Now I can decide which way I want to go. Even if you don't
That was my Yeah, I still feel like because you weren't realistic at the end. You can go,
Nice. March on. Time, okay.
You were like deep.
It's a good speak for you as well, because if you can be powerful and relaxed, you've smashed that one.
Also, you did it like right on my chest, so it's hard to breathe. Which made it difficult to, even though I was going on like, oh shit.
We're holding around the hip. He's basically doing the same thing.
That's the thing I'm doing.
So guys, yeah, let's just look, spend a moment looking at how I'm finishing that sweep. So, just like that guard pass, I'm trying to hug the hip, right? If I can control her hips, her movement's gone, alright? So look, as we go round, look, and look, I'm already setting myself up to look towards her feet, basically. In, up, push. Look at this. She can't go anywhere. I've got her legs, and look, in no gi. I've got a knee bar right here. Alright? And even that tension that you can drive will give you all the tension to release the pass. Alright? So that's if you really want to iron out how the finishing point is. But I hug the hip. Okay, so we've gone to, we're here, right? And like she's got the whizzer on and I can't get rid of it, or she's grabbed the hip and I can't get rid of it. All right. My first option is what recently over the last few years has been going to here. All right. I've had so much success with it. All right. I find it really powerful. However, if they have got the whizzer, I'm like, oh shit, I can't get rid of it. This is when I've started looking at the other versions, right? So I can keep my head in. Same here. Look, get her weight forward, and then start trying to make her give up the position, basically. So if I start doing stuff, she's either going to let go of the whizzer, or she's going to fall over. All right. So guys, you need to be aware about reading the situation when you need to just let go. Because if her hip goes lower than mine, and I keep it there, I've got the point. Alright? So, just be aware of that. Most of the time, you want to get past the whizzer, I've given you the tools how to do it. But some people are massive pain in the arse. So, look, we have got past the whizzer or the hip. I don't care if she's just holding the hip for this one, because I can still get where I need to go, okay? But again, in an ideal world, you're stroking forward, they've got the hands in the ground. Right. So this time, we're going to go exactly the same sweep, but our head's going under the belly, Alright, this is the more traditional one. The reason this is particularly good is that it's got a counter, like if she tries to defend this one. Alright? So here, exactly the same, but my head's underneath, grab the knee. If you're struggling, if they're really good at flattening their feet to the mat, some people are, I'm not, I've got that space there. Sean is pretty good at this. So all I'm going to do is use my bicep to rock her forward. And then I can grab her shin. Alright? So I'm here, grab there, I'm going to lift up, use my head and shoulder a little bit, collapse. Same situation, however, look, my body isn't in the same place. Alright, like the first one. I could really glue myself to the hip of the first one. But again, you can start trying to turn it into the same situation. Okay? This time we've got rid of her arms and whizzer or shrugs. Heads underneath, grab the knee, grab the ankle. We're going to lift, collapse. Boom. Do I advance straight away? Should I advance straight away? To pass.
Wait 3 seconds.
Small pass.
So, from this position, from the first one, I am on those hips, alright? I can hold it there, I can control. I'm going to make sure I get those that 2 points for the sweep. If you can control the position, do it. Hold on to it, get those points, then pass, get the additional points, alright? If you're thinking about it in the world of sport jiu-jitsu. Reason being, the amount of times we watch people, they would do a sweep, try and advance, get swept straight away, back again. Did anyone earn any points? No. You might get an advantage. But even then, depends on the referee half the time. So, control it. 1, 2, 3, advance. Yeah? Just getting those habits. Start thinking about things like strategically. Yeah? So, right, just give that one a go, alright? 1, 2, 3. You've got 5 minutes.
When you go to they then went flat, I said, if that's was it them the way only if they stay. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. We get to go into the background and stuff like that. Yeah. Much as I would do, they go like this.
Yeah, this is what I learned. Oh, okay. Well, we did this from. So we still have to in a half room. And for this. I don't like that one as much. Because it's against you in my head.
It's right. It's the same, isn't it?
Staying underneath myself.
Okay.
Follow you. And then eventually, so I hold this for 3 seconds and then I go for the pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like that. If I'm going into you, right, I can't reach my knee. Whereas the right go.
Yeah, so now you can use your legs as well. Yeah.
So you've got the reach, then this is what you jump to on. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So use your shoulder to lift this hip up. Right.
Do you though?
Yeah.
You're saying that if it's there, it's there.
Okay,
here, right?
Every time smooth as like position really so like the same way, your feet on this one stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would try and lift my leg up.
I could try and like trip away.
If you try forward,
Yeah, that's good.
I can just push back. If my legs up in the air, I can't stop that. If my legs are up in the air, I've got nothing to do. Oh, you still have to try. If my feet are up in the air, I've got myself in the air.
Then you're jumping around. Like that, and then I pull it.
Yeah, so that's what you're saying. You can try and push from here, push back to the first Guys, when passing, you always pass the opposite side to where your head is. So, the ground, so we land in this weird position here, right? If I keep my head on this side, my legs have to go this way. If I bring my head here, I need to start going around this way. Okay, so you always pass the opposite side to where your head is. Alright? Otherwise, they can just push right up. Okay, so the final bit. There's time to spirit in. We spent a long time on goal passing, but you guys seem to love it so much. Alright, so what's that? It's back So look, we're here. I'm going to this knee, and she keeps putting it away. A lot of the time, I will keep doing it and hoping that she will keep trying to put it further and further away. The further she tries to put it, the better it is for me. As soon as I decide I'm going to shoot through, my outside knee is going to come and cut the angle. I'm now making her only pivot point here on her knee. Alright? So it's really important to understand what we're doing here. Okay? So as she moves that knee, I cut the angle, I shoot through the leg, and I'm going to grab her skinny little knee pads here. And I push! And drive through. So there's variations of this. Lots of variations of this. Where people shoot under the leg, alright, and they'll grab the leg. My only concern about this is that as you're going, she stretches, and you shoot from under, you have a tendency to rely on your other arm, alright? So you shoot through, and then the hand that's on the hip has a tendency to pull, alright? Instead of using the punching method, motion, you end up using the pulling motion, which, especially if you've got a heavier dude or dudette, you're going to drag them onto you, alright? And it's different, okay? So personally, even though the best people in the world like to underhook the leg, I think a good way of understanding the sweep mechanism is by almost diving for the knee. You're going to shoot, and you're going to push that knee. Alright, if you really dive for it, they're going to go.
I think people can tell when you're going under the leg as well, and they stifle it.
Yeah.
Whereas your one, I wouldn't expect you to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas when they punch the hand through, you know, it's like,
They can kind of
I know you're going to sweep me now, so
yeah. So again, I'm trying to bait it as well. You can't stop it. Once the momentum grabs you, Here you go. Give that a go. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Yeah, a lot of the time I don't even check it.
Did I get you? No, fine. Your handle.
Okay. No one puts shot in the corner. Nice.
Yeah. I'm too far again, no?
No, you're right. On my arse, I think. Don't overthink it. You're here. You hold him here. 1, 2, 3. Now you think about it.
I'm just going to roll it back for you.
You're waiting on the side. I want to go back. Yeah. You've got to imagine that that's okay. As you're diving, if you're starting your ball in motion of the waist rather than your arm wrapping the hip, that would be an option. Sometimes it could just that you have it on the left. One of them are 6. I've got more to I like nice! That's very good.
And you shoot like the roll. Is that no. Is it? I didn't know you could do this whole roll. Yeah, but so yeah, just give it a roll. Yeah, go. Oh, nice, nice.
So looking at that position, could you have reached? Could you have reached Sean's knee? Probably yes. So you do the first one, You reach it. If you lift up, I reckon say it's more than easy. Yeah. That's what I mean. If I get my hand into the wall. No, right.
Yeah, no, but when you're doing the roller motion.
That's what I mean. I'm aiming for this. I'm saying a lot of people run on the what I'm seeing even people now, people are relying on it. Yeah.
Dancing teapots.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, last one each.
Yeah.
Got to remember to control at the end.
Yeah, man, like, you feel how effort with that?
Yeah, I was the rolling bit.
Yeah, man, it probably helps.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to push back, you're right underneath. If you're far away, you're not going to get
You're next. You want to get these hips. You're doing Okay, guys. Time. We'll have more time this week. The more you train, the better you get. Remember that. Right. So, grab a drink and then line up. Is anyone in a band rush to get out of here bang on time? No. Brilliant. Good.
stay off this one, isn't it?
Yeah, fine.
Mine can swap.
So, yeah, we're doing position.
That'll come on last night, smash those each other. That's my Tuesday. No, just mean that will come on. Fucking smash each other for an hour. Yeah. It's good fun, man. Fucking days with a we've tried a couple of, just do it. We've tried a couple of venues to see. Then we just walk the walk. Yeah.
Was you available?
You will?
Yeah. Right there it is. Right, okay guys,
I'm not sure. I think you don't.
Right, okay guys, so we're going to start from half guard. You can go into octopus guard, you can go into deep half guard, go for the dog fight position, do whatever. But person on the bottom, your job is to swing, person on top, your job is to fasten guard. Go for stuff, don't just go like that. Person on bottom, if you go to close guard at any point, you lose. Alright? Usual story is not when it stays on, person on the bottom goes to the ground, person on top goes on the bottom. We want everyone to do every position. So, 1, 2, 3. Should we do 4? No, we do 3. Right, you're on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, you're on top. Right, don't hang around, just let hands bump this. Let's go. Words. Okay, we say you two. Who was on the bottom? Okay, let's just swap over. There we go, Daryl. Beautiful. Good work. So you're on the bottom now, Matt. In Matt. Oh, I love Matt. What they say, 2 Matts are better than 1. Get on there, son. Sit back. On the hip, on the hip. Shoulder pressure. Left shoulder. Turn to your left hip. Left hip. So turn onto the left hip.
Sorry,
you're both back. Now, Bula, go onto your left hip. Left hip. Bula. Left hip, left hip, left hip. Oh, no, he's in now. Straight salute. Shoulder legs. 1, Is he, where's his bottom leg?
I don't know. Just carry on.
Yeah, just keep going. Not you two. Why did you go right there? Come on to that.
I have to with this with
Over it, Dad.
standing back again.
Well, you two still at it? Hey!
Nice man. Nice man, nice.
Nice. Go up, go up, go up.
There we go.
Nice, Dad.
We just stand in my neck.
I was on your nails, your back. You good? You good?
No. It's in up, man.
You good? Carry on.
See that lockdown is not helping you, is it? So, and you need to build that frame. What are we doing today? It's going to hinkle shot. Yeah, get rid of that grip. What are you got, Dad? Come on, mate. Plan him out, Alex. Plan him out. Right, remember, if his weight's coming this way, do it this way. Ah! Nice, good. Oh! Merry Christmas! Oh, it's still going on. It's all in, man. Well, Matt, you've got 5 seconds to finish. You've got a sweet win. You're in close guard.
Still going.
And pause. Stop. Right, someone else in.
Take it outside.
On your back.
Bloody okay.
Your back.
Take it outside.
Go on, Ben, get some time.
That's what it makes
Get those feet in, Alex.
Just like straight.
Alright. Yeah. Nice. Keep trying the legs, keep on the legs. See, as soon as you let go of the leg, start bringing it back. Get that leg away. Try the legs. Watch out. Nice one, Ben.
Close your feet, Jack. Close your feet. Close your feet. Close your feet. Close your feet. Close your feet.
No, you're yeah, no, it's feet. Yeah, watch this.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fair, right? See if you should be walking. Oh, see that inside that. seafood. There you go, Ben.
Oh, you're right. Get that foot on it. Go with feet. Walk your shoulders away. Walk your shoulders away. Keep walking away. Get your feet on it. Take that away. Take that away. That's it. It's forward. It's dangerous. That's it. Pass the legs. Pass the legs. Keep controlling the legs. Don't get fast.
That's why we can't see good. Let's get those hands on your face. Get those feet on it, mate. All points of contact. Keep going. It's not fast yet. Turn the hip down next up. Turn the hip. Change the hip. Stand up. Lift up. Up, Alex. That's it, man. Good job. Wow. You so good. Jump over there. Yeah, go over there. Go over there.
I'm going to get these kids back.
Quick. Chop.
Andy, I'm going to get the kids back.
Yeah. I'm stopping in 1 minute. That one over there. Nice control that. Keep worrying about the legs, yeah? Don't worry about control the hip now.
Go the other way. Muscle, other way. Stop. Look your way.
Great space, Lester. See how you're pulling? Try and create some space, Lester. So that you want to keep those. Keep those. Yeah, beautiful. Now control the hip. Keep going up the torso and you want to go past the leg. Over the top. What happened? And time! Well done, Well done. Let's get in the class picture, quick.
Cheers, Johnny. That's all. Cheers, bro. Nice to see you guys. But look at that. Sorry. Something that I was looking at.
It takes so long.
No, 6 a.m. So what's
I've got majority.
You're not going to say it? Alright, I'll put a poll up on the group. Yeah? I'm going to bid off the 6 a.m. Yeah? Is that fair? Yeah.
Or another roll.
Oh, look, guys, right. If you want to roll quick, roll around, then you can go around.
Thank you. It's alright. Just keep me out.
Right, whoever wants to go around and
Inverted again.
I find if you fuck you off, yeah, and then post that, you're like, yeah.
That was an enough. Your leg was too long. Legs behind my
yeah.
legs too long. Legs too long.
Well, you've got to be careful. There's a thing that you try to take out. Yeah. And I thought that was. Right? But it's the referees that there's a fine line between where it's taken out or snap. But that's what you did. Yes. Yeah, you were very close in, right? You were looking at that video and stuff like that. It's
what you're going to do.
That's a jeu.
Yeah.
That's good music. Squeezing into the line.
I'm going to the back.
There's no help. And then
I'm going out back.
me?
I don't even know if you did
Thursday night.
Tomorrow.